Hey guys, this is Kim Dillinger reporting live from Citi Field for 1495 Sports. And guys, it's been so amazing. It was an amazing game. This was my first time experiencing a live soccer game. We had New York Football Club versus Charlotte, and it was a tie. I mean, guys, when I tell you, okay, I was just honestly waiting to see what was going to happen next when this game tied up, but it's only 6 minutes added to the 90 minutes, so therefore there you have it. It was a tie. It's time for the press conference with Nick Cushing, the head coach of the New York City football team. Let's have it roll now.
Yes, I just to the guys, it is really frustrating. But I think what we have to do and we have to continue to do through this period is understand where we've come from. We were losing football games, where we weren't creating goal chances and we were giving away big chances, whether they be set play or in play. I've seen enough to know that we're on the right path. We're on a journey here, and it's going to take time to develop this to the level that I believe, to the level that hits our expectation as a football club and a group, and mine individually. And we can't just give in because we're not getting what we want. There's enough in the performance to know that we've completely dominated the game in every area, whether it be in possession in areas. I mean, we had 11 goal chances to 2 when we draw a game 1-1. So, I've said it before, and I am getting sick of saying it, and I understand people are getting sick of hearing it, but we play this game 10 times, we win it 9 times. I've seen enough. We're on a path here, and I'm proud of the guys because they're grinding and working. And our performance tonight was probably our best. So we are improving, but we understand that we want to win too.
Scott?
Hey Coach, at least in this case it was the 1 point, not a loss. Talk a little bit about what you said at halftime. You started out strong, you gave up the goal, you went in down 1. What did you say to those guys at that point? Thanks.
Yeah, I think for us, we're almost well versed and experienced in things not going for us. We had this exact same game at Cincinnati where we dominate the whole game, and they go in at halftime 1-0. The home game at Yankee Stadium. And for us, I think what we've learned is in this moment, we just have to revert to our team principles and the principles of how we play and who we are on and off the field. And I think you see that with the guys, that ultimately the principles of showing resilience and being mature and being together is the only thing we can control in a game when we're down in ourselves. And also we've got to revert to, we're not giving up a lot of chances, so we don't have to focus defensively on how we tighten things up. I said at half-time I didn't think we were picking up second balls. They were the moments that we were getting. They were overloading the side with Justin, and they were just kicking it and then playing off the second ball. So we fixed that, and just keep playing and keep believing. I want more tempo. I want more quality in the final third. I think we can probably turn the screw a little bit in the sense of the final ball, taking the chances. When a team dominates when your team dominates the game, and you make the opposition play a style that they don't want to play, you have to just believe that they're going to get back into it. I knew we would get back into it. I actually thought we were going and win it. We just didn't get that second goal.
Andrew?
I wanted to ask about Talis Magno. He had 4 shots on goal tonight. He hasn't scored in quite a while. Does it get to the point where you start to worry about him kind of losing confidence in front of goal? He's got opportunities. You talked about part of his development, needing to kind of go through this kind of process. Or do you see that kind of getting closer to being successful for him, or what do you think of his performance tonight?
Yeah, I think ultimately Talis has gone through a process as well. He played as a left winger here for a long time. We've gave him the opportunity to play as a number 9 at the start of the season, and was frustrated that he wasn't coming into goal chances, and we put him back as a left winger, and now we've put him back. Now he's I thought the Columbus game at Yankee Stadium was his best game as a number 9. He was in between the posts, he was a threat, he was getting on the end of things. And, he knows maybe he's missed some chances he should score. It's part of the game. It's part of being at 21, 22, 23, 24. You look at the likes of Copetti, comes into 1 chance in the 15 minutes he plays, but this guy has gone through the process, and we've got to. I believe in Talis. That's why I put him out there every week. Do I think he should have goals? Yeah, of course, but as part of the process, my job is to improve him and to continue to get on the training field. And the one thing I can say about that guy is he's incredibly driven, he's incredibly hungry, and he works like an animal. So, tomorrow we're back on the training field, and it's my job to improve him. It's my job to make sure that I continue to get the guys to getting him into goal chances, and he's shown his quality here. Just because he didn't score tonight, we can't all of a sudden say he doesn't score. He's shown his quality. He's a top quality player and a guy that is all in for New York City.
Joe, go ahead.
A follow-up on that, Nick. It seemed, and maybe not, but there was maybe directive from the coaching staff of take whatever chance you get, because maybe one of those is going to go win. It seemed that games past, a couple of the chances he took tonight, he may think they're not high enough percentage, but he took them tonight.
Yeah, I think it's about fair. I think it's about being naturally he's really talented at getting the ball, dribbling, going past people, and he has to develop his game. It's not that he doesn't do things. It's about development when you're a young player, and you can see the improvement. He's coming into real chances now, and if he scores 2 tonight, we're all singing his praise and saying he's now this. It's a process. It's a journey, and it is with the team as well. So my job is to develop the team and improve the team, and what I'm seeing is a team that's improved. I understand points-wise we want more points, but it's a journey with this team. This is the development of this team that we have now.
Yeah, he's thinking too much and not as much instinct as he had.
Maybe, yeah. I think my job is to sit with him, and we regularly meet, we regularly go through it. Strikers go through these processes. I'm sure Gabriel Pereira sitting in the dressing room tonight came on for 27 minutes, and I'm sure he probably thinks he's just got out training 6 shots. It is what it is. I'm sure these guys are working so hard. I'm proud of this team in the way that they're working in this period.
Stacey, go ahead.
What was the message to the team after a night like tonight? You just got back from Montreal with a really great result, and today was the tie. Was there any sort of a message just to continue that positive energy and to eventually keep getting back onto the positive results you were hoping for?
This is the reality of our league. It's very difficult, and the margins are very, very small. When you have a group of young guys that are developing together on a journey, you have to take the ups and the downs. And I think the pleasing thing for us is the downs aren't as low as they used to be. So this is part of the journey, and I think for me, I'm falling in love with the work ethic, the togetherness, and the real spirit that this team has. And I say it again, I said in the locker room, I don't believe anybody in our league has gone through what we've gone through. You can be all the way over this end of it, and you can be all the way over that end of it. And there's many teams like this in across both conferences. I think we've got as many positives as what we might perceive as negatives. We're going to have to focus on these positives because we're this far away as a team.
And what's from?
And another huge positive I think we could take away is that the team's only given up 5 in their last 7, 5 goals. What would you attribute to that?
Hard work. I think we've relied on the likes of Maxime Chanot, Alfredo Morales, Keaton Parks, Tavon, Justin, those guys to show leadership, to be really solid, to almost embrace the suffering. Charlotte threw a lot of balls aerially. Petty is dangerous. They're not. Merrin comes on, he can flick things on. You don't always get the moments that you want. And for us, I think it was about. I don't think we've gave up a lot of goals where we've been opened up all year. I was disappointed with the first goal in Charlotte. It was unlike us. I was disappointed in the goal at Toronto. It was unlike us, where we're almost running backwards towards our own goals with not as many numbers as we want. Hard work. They've worked at it, and ultimately, when you lose in football games like we did, the best way of turning those into draws and wins is to keep clean sheets or to get 1-goal games. And it's the same. They've worked really hard. I'm proud of that.
Final one, we'll go into the Zoom. Christian, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. The goal, excuse me, the goal looked like the team at its best. Short passing, quick. I'm just curious to get your thoughts on it.
On the goal?
Yeah. On the goal, Christian? Yes.
Yes, on the goal that Brian Cooper scored, it looked like the team at its best. I'm curious to get your thoughts.
Yeah, I think we had many of them opportunities, and we were just, I think you can really start to see the idea and the style of the team. And tonight, You know, there was a real hunger in the dressing room to go and dictate a football game, go and play with purpose and really play for our fans. And, you know, I think there was many moments like the goal. The goal is a really good hit from Brian Kufre, but I think, you know, I think collectively you can see the way that we are imposing ourselves on football games. I've seen 2 or 3 chances like that in Montreal, and I think for us it's about understanding the quality that we have all over the field and understanding the idea of the team that we want to be. And we're growing, we're improving, and the principles of how we play I can see in the way that we play, and I agree. I think the goal was a real good example of that.
Great, thank you everyone.
Thank you guys. Thank you.